So tomorrow I would like to cover some things, not on my primary channel, Twitter like it is, but I would just like to the idea uh, that I came up with actually had to do with the Lakers and while I was looking at Shaq and I saw that he was born at Newark, New Jersey, and the Lakers won their three-peat against the New Jersey Nets, and so I was like, wow, that was completely scripted, wasn't that? Let me cover that LA three-peat because that was Shaq and his birthplace. That really highly connects with the birthplace of Michael Jordan at Brooklyn in the next three-peat in 2022. So on rigged Gematria Sports, I've got the scripted Shaquille O'Neal three-peat over at his birthplace of New Jersey, right? 2009 World Series, a good one because it was the Phillies and the Yankees, the defending champions. That was the Yankees' last World Series championship. 2009 was a great year for a repeat. That was sort of like we saw the Lakers in there that year. I already did the video on the 2009 Lakers. Kobe Bryant won the championship on his own against the Magic. It could be a great Laker like Magic. That was sort of the symbolism with the 2009 NBA Finals. And plus, Shaquille O'Neal was a member of the Magic. And I covered that before. 2010 World Series is a great one because that was another end of a championship drought 52 years later. What are we talking about? We're talking about San Francisco Giants and sort of why they did that against the Texas Rangers. That was really interesting. I've decoded that in the past in my own spare time, studying the rigged Gematria history videos. You just go on 20 Tell Like It Is channel, you click on playlists, and my Super Bowl pick is there. The Colts over the Saints, Andrew Luck over Drew Brees. Drew Brees, it does not turn out to be as lucky this time around. Andrew Luck and the Colts going to get the job done. Andrew Luck is going to win the championship after Tom Brady won his sixth championship. Andrew Luck, the Snake, is going to end up replacing Tom Brady. It's time to pass the torch. Michael Jordan's scripted three-peats. I'll do that too. I should probably do that. I sort of did videos on that before my primary channel, but that's like a rigged Gematria sports topic. So I will show how scripted Michael Jordan's championships were. And we can even do the Houston Rockets and the New York Knicks because, as you know, the NBA prevented Scottie Pippen from winning a championship that year. That shows how overrated Michael Jordan is, and it's the tip of the hour in the afternoon, and I can still trigger the Michael Jordan fanboys by mentioning that fact. And what else we got? I mean, Stanley Cup Finals and whatnot. I can get there, but I would just like to start out with World Series and Super Bowls and NFL games because when I go through the list of playoff wins for teams throughout history, I see how scripted sports were. Like the Philadelphia Phillies' 39th postseason loss in history occurred in Game 6 of the 2010 World Series. And then, you get my drift. It's so scripted. And then the following year, they end up winning their 37th playoff game before facing off against the Philadelphia Phillies. That just shows how sports are scripted 10 years ago. And then Shaquille O'Neal winning it at New Jersey. Sports are scripted even when I was very little. When I was 7 years old when Shaquille O'Neal won the three-peat in 2022. So that's what I like to do tomorrow is rig Gematria sports videos. And some of you don't know how to go to my channel and to click on my other channel, but I've already linked my other channels onto my main channel on my homepage of my main channel. Some of y'all don't know how to access those videos or know how to perform a YouTube search or whatnot. Just too lazy to, I feel like. So I'll just have to make another recording on my main channel to tell like it is with all the work on the other channel. And I might even do the 2004 re-election because John Kerry and re-election both had the same gematrias. It wasn't just Barack Obama and re-election they equal 68 and 32. And I'd like to end with this, that the home run thing, the reason why the Mets broke the record, they did so in 1988. That was the last year the Dodgers won the World Series, and that's what I was saying in that video. I mean, if you watch that whole video and you just don't stop watching after 2 minutes, you're going to understand everything that's happening. But you can't just be lazy and just watch the whole video and just, you got to be patient or to learn, and that's what you have to do. You have to watch the whole video, what not to perfect the craft, and that's what I've been doing here, and that's why I'm saving the very best for last. And if Fake Progressive, Elizabeth Warren, and all of this, we can get to that too, because that's what I'm starting to feel now. What's going to be the case with her presidency? So we'll get to that too, and the best is yet to come.